Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Summoner. I'm your host, the Gamer Darius. Last we left off, we found Jacob. He's a little resentful about taking so goddamn long and for who did the whole saving thing, but we are slowly escaping the Tower of Allah. Allah? I honestly have no clue still how to pronounce this name. But, rest assured, we're getting off this tower, one way or another. You know, just as soon as we figure out how many of these soldiers we actually have to kill for this. I'm still getting a load of experience points, though. Game, this is seriously the worst kind of camera angle for this area. This is a fact. I'm kind of hoping that I don't run... I'm fine with these blue armored soldiers, not so much these samurai ones. Because they do a lot. Come on. Come on. But when we actually have two characters on one soldier or one samurai guy, it's not so much of a chore. It's still a pain, but it ain't so bad. It ain't so bad. Don't need to kill this guy. Still will. God, I had to say to myself, yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. Ain't gonna be no mind of it. Come on. Just kick the bucket already, buddy. Please. Thank you. Ah, god damn it. Damn it again. I'm getting a new mouse and keyboard, so hopefully combats like this are going to be a little less of a pain in my ass. There we go. Fine bladed katana. What is the difference between a fine bladed katana? 55, like significant damage. Okay. I can sell it. Pretty much what I'm getting out of that. See, if you wanted to keep more accurate to how katanas were wielded, I believe that they should have made it so as you can alternate between a one-handed and a two-handed weapon. But somehow I have a feeling that that was limited in their programming. Seriously, how have we not been caught? Like, I'm suddenly believing the actual, oh, we have 1,000 warriors sort of a thing that, that one slave, was that a slave, had said before. But at the same time, we are not moving that stealthily. Look at this. It takes me like 5 centuries to kill one of these guys, so... Okay, heal. I suppose if I wanted Jacob, am I remembering? Joseph. Jesus, I called him Jacob at the start of this episode. What the shit? I think that's just how out of it sometimes I might be with this game and the chain system. Anyways, if I really wanted him to be a little bit more of a helpful combatant in this situation, I think I would level him up with a little bit of more magic so that he can cast some spells. But the thing is, he's already down this road of like heavier armor skills and whatnot. Ugh. Innovative gameplay. I mean, okay, this combo system is not that bad. It just... After...
I am a clever one.
30 freaking episodes, it's most definitely gotten just the tiniest little bit repetitive. Just a little bit. Just tiny little bit. Tiny. Alright, sword weapons already maxed. I'm going to take a stab and say that I'm not going to need any further stealthings at this point. I will upgrade that. Go heavy arms 6. Because that way she can wield some of the better weaponry again. Like the sword of maiming. No, not the sword of maiming. She can actually wield some of the shadow haramaki. No, she could already wield that. What am I thinking? Am I thinking the chainmail? No, she already had that. Point is, she can wield stuff. There's another soldier right down. Of all the things that are going to get me killed, it's probably going to be this camera angle. Yeah, it gets to a point, too, with this game that it seems like all I need to do now, thanks to the speed that I've got all the characters at, all I need to do is right-click. Although, if I want to do that with Fleece, I ought to remove her kick, because then that kick makes it so as I can't possibly follow up the combo with more combos, because then there's something out of range. There's a lot of soldiers here. And a lot of stupid camera angles. Really didn't need that for AP, but okay. Honestly, I do think that the random chance of the sword conjuring fireballs does more damage consecutively than the Berserker sword or any of those. Don't quote me on that. Just feels like it. Hi. How you doing? Someday I will return home and see my family again. The slave drivers try to kill us, but I will survive, even if I must live 100 years. Sorry to say about human lifespan, buddy, but hundreds of years? To the world map. Ooh. Okay. Finally out of that terrible, nasty, I hate it place. 31. I'm not done yet. I want to see what the hell Rosalind thinks she's doing over in Wolong that she couldn't have done to help us. Oh, god damn it. An actual mountain I actually have to move around. Enter Wolong. Yes. I should see how much longer this game is after this episode.
When Lahara murdered Urath at the end of the third Arenegeth, the dragon of Wolong mourned for 1,000 years, and his tears formed the Lake of Sorrows. But each year, when the monsoons came, the rain would fill the dragon's heart with grief, and he wept once again. The people who lived on the Lake of Sorrows feared their village would be washed away by the dragon's tears, and so they made offerings to appease the dragon and distract him from his grief. With festivals and music, laughter and dance, the people of Wolong saved their village from the floods.
You know, the more and more I'm playing this, the more and more I'm realizing that this is not unlike my D&D campaign that I'm running on a Saturday basis with my party. Like, heavily Western inspired with a little bit of Eastern tossed in. And now, near the end of the campaign, we find ourselves in this Eastern inspired land. That's pretty much what's going to happen with campaign that I'm running. Except this is like straight up Japan/China. May the gods have mercy on this fruit merchant. In all creation, there is no one more wretched than I. If only I had never been born. If only a tiger had eaten my... Okay, I get it. What the frick happened? General Pigeon seized Wolong and gathered villagers in the square. Great. The general said he knew me to be a loyal subject of the Emperor. If I would kill him, he would reward me. How did you help him? I named the villagers who had fought for the Jade Temple. I denounced those who had taken up arms against the Emperor. In Wolong, many had joined Aoki's rebellion. Right. Used to be known as Pezzi, and I was a merchant of great renown on the Lake of Sorrows. Made my wealth shipping fruit that grows along the Lake of Sorrows, mangosteens and oranges, dates and pomelos, persimmon and ginkgo. The tears of the dragon nourished them with magic. Okay, cool. Great. So you're a dick. And I gotta rescue anyone that has to deal with the temple. I'm gonna guess that this entire village is empty otherwise. Yeah, I'm not seeing a soul. Alright. Do I presume to be the village square, which is this thing? Time to murder more Iranian soldiers. At this point, it's just become a pastime. Hello, sir. I can't help but notice you are but one lone samurai. We are a handless summoner and a rogue. This might take a while. Ow. I've been stabbed, you jerk. Really quick. Heal, blind, blast protect. I guess I can put fire arrow on here. Boop. Don't think that's as effective as I thought it was going to be. Of course, with these suckers having just all the health. Holy crap. Please die. That did no damage to him. At least I'm getting better with chaining with Joseph. Thank you. 2,149 experience. Shit. Alright. How many of these soldiers are here anyways? Like, am I just going to run into them randomly, or... Man wears the robes of an imperial functionary. He cross-checks the list of names with his assistants. How could there have been such abysmal records? We've never finished our report at this rate, and the general will send us to Ella if we fail. My name is Fatu, and I am a clerk in the Imperial Civil Service. The bureaucracy of the Empire is vast and powerful. Oh yeah, bureaucracy. Yes, report. General Pigeon insists that we send a full report to the Emperor by morning, but he demands the impossible. We must account for all goods seized, all goods destroyed, all casualties and executions. We must list the names of those still at large and those who have been sent to Ella. Bureaucracy controls everything within the Emperor's domain: taxation, trade, judicial proceedings, and the administration of prefectures and provinces of Irenia. I already want to burn down this Emperor's place just by how much his subjects are talking. The Emperor completes that ghastly tower and storms the walls of heaven. We'll have to keep records of all things in creation. we'll catalog every bird and fish in the cosmos. Society of the Jade Temple keeps terrible records. There's not a bureaucrat among them. Please leave Wolong before they see you. Because then I will have to be all bureaucratic about it, and... You know what? Why don't I just kill more of your men? How about that? My name is Song Li. I'm a stone carver. I escaped the workhouse. Pigeon has ordered us to carve statues of Murad's tower. Just statues of Murad's tower. Alright. He works us like slaves. When we find a way to move the stone to Ella, we will be forced to go there with the others. People of Wolong mine limestone, jade, and marble in this valley. The stone is soft and easy to carve if you know how to craft. Secrets have been passed down through my family. Our people have carved stone for as long as the dragon has lived in the Lake of the Sorrows. One night I had a dream. In this dream, a dragon said that we would be found by one who has been lost. When I awoke, I worked for 7 days and nights to carve the dragon I saw in my dream. All were amazed. Zimin, the blind fisherman, he has seen the dragon. When he touched my sculpture with his hands, he began to weep. In dreams, gods reveal the nature of things to mortal men. Alright. Hey, there's another soldier guy. We can kill that guy. Ugh. Wonder how many of these guys there are in this town. I mean, this otherwise seems like a really nice village. I'm pretty sure the people would be very accommodating to helping take out the Emperor or whatnot if they weren't currently being, you know, enslaved and oppressed. Bureaucracy, ladies and gentlemen. It's the downfall of mankind. Living chaos of no numbers. Oh, these guys have so much HP. How much closer to level up is Joseph? I seem to recall he was kind of way behind Fleece. Oh yeah, 7,000, no, 6,300. Yeah, he's a little bit behind. What happens when you don't actually stealth in a stealth mission? Go figure. Okay, there's another Iranian guy over there, but let's try talking to this guy. There we go. Gotta get the right angle. Fisherman's eyes are closed and tears streaked his withered. Oh, this is the blind fisherman. You are strangers to Wolong. This is not a joyful time. General Pigeon and his soldiers occupy the village. At dawn, we woke to the ringing of the tower bell. The general soldiers marched in the streets. They came without warning. Our sentries were dead. We were betrayed. A villager killed our sentries. Oh. See, I thought that guy was just all, oh, I did a bad thing. No, he straight up killed people. That's why we had no time to run or fight. The general made us gather in the square. General Pigeon divided the people of Wolong. Those who would die, those who would be slaves, and those who would be spared. Pigeon allowed the sculptors to stay. They labor in the workshop carving statues of Murad. Others serve the general and his soldiers. I do not know why he spared me. Pigeon branded them with the usurper's mark. They've marched to the Tower of Allah. They will work as slaves until death. Those who fought for Oroki and the Jade Temple were executed in the square. This is why the village smells of blood. Oroki leads the Society of the Jade Temple. They are fighting against Murad. Wolong is their home. Oh boy. Murad, the man who calls himself Emperor. Long ago, he was the leader of the Jade Temple and served Gaudi II. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Murad betrayed the Emperor and stole his throne. What happened to the Jade Temple? The priests of the Jade Temple prophesied that the one hand would end his reign. For this, the Emperor killed them. Those who escaped hid in the wilderness. Now they lead the rebellion. A great warrior, the one hand will defeat Murad and bring peace to Orinia. The sparrows say he escaped from Ella, and will come here to Wolong. I have a message for him. A medieval woman waits for him in the forest west of the village. Her name is Rosalind. She has found a gatherer who will heal him. Where's Haruki now? 6 days ago, a messenger came to Wolong. Imperial soldiers have attacked the stronghold of Shangao. He said, "My lord beseeches you to come to our aid." Aoki departed with many of her soldiers. I pray she will return to free our village. Alright, so I gotta go west. That's fine. We're gonna kill this guy on the way out, though. Hi, guy. I'm here to kill you on the way out. Neat. Pelted him with fire. Also because he kept on walking away from me, and that is rude. Guy, can you please stop dodging or blocking, whatever it is you're doing? And die. Die faster. Die more. Go away. To the afterlife. Please. I'd be less opposed to this system if it weren't for all the dodging that enemies can seem to do to just completely ignore your comboing. This is not terribly unlike... This is going to sound blasphemous considering that I'm pretty sure that a lot of people see it as a far superior game. And even I kind of have to agree with this idea of it being a far superior game. But it kind of reminds me of Vagrant Story in that fashion. This is not the way out of the village, is it? Nope, doesn't seem to be. I mean, the comboing system, that is. I'm pretty sure that I could, in theory... ooh, that's a rich-looking place. What am I thinking? I was about to say words, but they've left me. Wait. Deuce? Hi. I'm Koyi, a soldier of the Jade Temple. I know who you are. Who am I then? You are the One Hand. You shall. Oh, you can tell because I am one-handed. All our hopes rest on you. Heal yourself. Seek out the gatherers. Zizi waits for you in the forest near the village. Alright. I pretty much assumed that's what I had to do. It's just that now I can't seem to find my way out of the village. I'm going to imagine that this healer gal is going to want me to go and do something else for her. Otherwise, or the gatherer person, rather, it's going to want me to do something. For love of... I just want to get out of the village. They'll want me to do something in order to heal me. Like, go find this rare herb or something. Because otherwise, what's the point of the impact of, you know, having had his hand chopped off? Well, not chopped off, burned off. At the least, the wound is, what's the word I'm looking for? Starts with a C. Damn it. I can't word right now. My mind is a little numb trying to find the frickin' exit again. You might think to yourself, but darn, why don't you just use the map? Well, shut up. I'm mostly just trying to avoid more fights. Screw it. I think this is one of the reasons why I kind of been putting off recording more and more of this because the fights... At this point, the fights are just kind of more HP sponges. And it becomes a battle of attrition to see who can kill what first. Especially now that I've only got 2 party members. And I can't even summon up a good buddy of mine. That Minotaur was so short-lived. I miss that Minotaur. Seriously. So long. Even at a point that part of this feels mindless. Just based on how much HP these guys have. And the fact that they keep on parrying or blocking, dodging. It's... at the start, it definitely was not that bad. And this is by no means that difficult. This is just... it's high numbers, thus I have to whittle it down. Thank you. Okay. Wonder if I can cross the rest of the village without being seen. Probably not. Probably end up being another case of, oh hey. You try to run out of the village. Oh, now you're gonna die. Is this the exit? I don't even remember which way the exit is. I don't remember crossing this bridge. Let's not talk to the Iranian soldier. That seems like a stupid idea. No, would not be that way. Am I just stuck in here? I seriously feel like I am. Like, if I were to go... I don't know, maybe it was this way. No, that's where the Jade Warrior was. Imagine trying to explore every inch of this godforsaken place. I don't want to talk to people anymore, either. That's kind of become a thing with me, too, at this point. Like, I get it. There's a lot of lore, and it's interesting lore. It really is. But a lot of it really does not pertain to the situation at hand, you know? Like... I'm pretty sure that it gives a whole lot of reasons why a lot of the things that are in this game are happening. But at the same time, they're not that important in the longer run, you know? This is the stone carver. Where do I leave? I didn't get here by boat. I can't jump on the boat. Okay. Okay, no panicking. Don't panic just yet. Logic dictates that gates lead out of here. I was not looking at my map when I had first entered this place. You know what? Fine. Let's go talk to this Iridian soldier guy. Hi guy, that's clearly not a trap or anything. Drunken soldier sits on the bridge singing a folk song and tosses a bottle of rice wine into the water. Pay no mind to me, I'm just celebrating our heroic victory. Yeah, heroic victory against a bunch of peasants that were not armed. Oh, sweet Lucifer, what is this noise? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, I'm going to see how much of this game that there is left. Because I'm driven a little bit insane right now by this one goddamn town that I can't seem to remember where the entrance is. So, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I was last episode. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.